How you doing, everybody? Beerman here. Welcome back to some more Medieval Dynasty. What a lovely spring day it is here in the Oxbow map. Looking good. Now, what are we going to do today? We've started moving everybody. We got our fishing huts over here. We've got our farms over there. A few houses, but we have not finished moving everybody. One thing that we fall short on a lot is logs and planks and things like that. And we need more workers and be able to fill in different stations. So that's what we're going to work on today. Over here, we have a dynasty reputation of 860. Now we could go into Piastovia and we can do some of the quests on the board, and that will help us. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do all sorts of quests that are just out and about. And what I'll show you is we've got this Stay Vigilant quest. It's been there for a while. It says, keep an eye on the situation in the Oxbow. Hey, there's nothing really to do. To be able to get to the next step, what we need to do is we need to go around to each city and start doing some quests. So we'll start doing that. But one thing I noticed is that while we're out here, we've got a quest in the middle of the water. I have a feeling that is one of our workers. Oh, look, the map does not show my bridge I built. So let's go take a look and see what this villager wants and see if we can fill his request. All right, look at Buddy Boy here, just coming in from the water. Let's see what he wants. Okay, my guy here, he has a rash. And it is bothering him because his uncle died from a rash. And he's worried he's going to die from the rash. So I got to go talk to Sedowin and say, hey, can you check this guy out? Make sure he's okay. Right, let me get on my horse and just head over there and see what this guy has to say. There he is, my man, Sedowin. Let's have a chat. All right, he's willing to go see him. So let's go back and tell Edgar, hey, we'll have a chat with Sedowin. Now, while we're in here, let's take a look at the map. There are 2 quests we can do over there. Let's go take a look at them. All right, Swir, he's got something for us. Okay, this guy thinks the end is near and that the swamp people are going to take over. So I need to tell somebody that that's not going to happen, or they should warn themselves. All right, I'll do that. Let's have a chat with this lady. She seemed to want to talk to us. I'm not even going to begin to attempt that name. Okay, I tried to talk to her about the end of the world. She didn't want to know. All right, this guy, does he want to know about the end of the world? Nope, wants nothing to do with it. All right, this lady, does she believe in the end of the world? She said she hopes it happens before the next harvest. That was actually pretty funny. All right, let's let them know we talked to everybody. Okay, well, looks like we've got a ritual to perform. It's a bit odd. So I need to go get some stuff. I've got the birch and the meat and the stone. I probably have everything back at my house. So let me go head over there and grab everything. And we're back. And while we wait for our fishermen to catch some perch, because they were only catching pike, I made a switch. Let's tell this guy he can go chat to get his rash removed. Hello. Boom, there it is. We now have 60 extra reputation points. Look at that. We're at 920. Boom. Okay, well, let's see if there's any perch available to us. And we're back. We have everything we need to hand to this guy for his silly little ritual. Let's give it to him. Well, that didn't go as expected. He wants me now to actually go put the things by the tree and get things ready for the ritual. If you take a look on the map, it is in this danger zone. Look at that. Well, let's see. How long do we have to do this quest? Is it something that needs to be done soon? No. Okay, so we can prepare ourselves. In the meantime, let's see. Is there anything else we need to do? I don't think we've got any more quests. That's good. Let's take a look on the map and see where else we can go. We got 2 quests up there in Clonica we can pick up. We got one in Astoria and one in Skoutki. Tell you what, let's do the one down here at Skoutki first and see what's going on with that. All right, here we are at Nowatchaka. Let's see what she wants. All right, well, this is an interesting situation. Her son is acting like a chicken. She wants me to have a chat with him to make sure we can stop him from doing this. I don't know. I'm a little bit jealous. I want to act like a chicken. All right, let's have a chat and see what happens. All right, well, looks like he's just having some fun. Doesn't want to grow up. But he says he will grow up if I get him a stone pickaxe and some thick gloves. We'll have to run back to our main base to see if I can make some thick gloves. I'm not sure yet. And we're back. Right, we've got a bunch of things to do. First, we've got to make ourselves a stone pickaxe. So let's get in there, make a stone pickaxe. There it is. Boom. Done. Okay. No, I didn't realize I had one on me already, but that's okay. Next, we need thick gloves. This took me a while to figure out, but I will show you. Excuse me. Come over here, Taylor Crafts, and there is padded armor. And if you go to thick padded armor, you can see there are thick gloves there. So we need to buy this scheme right now. Boom. And in order to make it, we need 5 linen fabric, which I've made in advance, 1 wool thread, which I already have, and 2 leather, which we have a lot of leather. So let's get making a pair of these. Boom, done. Okay, now it's time to go deliver these guys back down to Skoutki and see what that gives us. I mean, according to the quest, it's going to give us 200 dynasty reputation. Let's see. All right, here we are. Old chicken boy doing his chicken things. All right, now I need to tell his mother he's all cured. Sort of. Boom, there it is. We've got 30 eggs. Oh, wow. And we got 200 dynasty rep. So there we are. We're up to 1100. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see. Are there any more quests down here? Well, there are none. We've got that one, I think. No, that's not a quest. That's that quest board. We've got to go there and fight. Not quite ready for that. But let's go over to Astoria. Now we're back on our way. I found something I've not seen before. This could be dangerous, or it could be great. But there seems to be a lot of logs in the water. We'll take those because we need the logs. That's cool. You can always shove them on our horse if it becomes too much. We can even drink if we wanted to. Boom. There is this barrel that has coin. Awesome. We'll take those. But let's walk over to this house over here and see how dangerous it is. Okay. Weak axeman. Let's go. Run. 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 Not doing that. Not gonna die. Not today. Ouch. Now we're back. Looks like this lady has a quest for us. Let's have a chat with her. All right. Looks like we gotta get rid of some litter. That sounds easy. Can't be that easy, can it? It's just over there. All right. I see it. This feels like there should be more danger than just coming up here. But I see a basket. Can I pick it up? Mysterious note. Oh, that's this one. Let's read the note. The note said to bring stuff, but it must be written by a child. Where is that child? Somewhere in Astoria. And there it is. Look, I finally found it. Look at it. You can use your little spidey sense to find that person. Looks like they are over here. And they are inside this house. There they are. Wow. All right. Baby wants a wooden bear figurine. Means I gotta go all the way back to Piastrovia. That's fun. And we're back. And this is the guy that we can buy our little bear thing from. So let's go down to here. We got a wooden bear figurine. Let's buy one of those, please. Just one. Thank you.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
No, thank you. Right, let's head over and deliver this. All right, here we are. Here is your little bear. Oh, yeah. Not quite ready to get our points yet. So we've not gone up, but if you look at the journal, it says we've got to put 30 roach. We got to get 30 roach. I don't know how many we have. If we take a look under management and under our houses and storages and go to food storage, we can see we've got no roach. Looks like I got my work cut out for me. All right, even at 100% roach working, it's going to take, at 30, that's 4-5 days to get the amount of roach we need. So while we do that, why don't we head somewhere else? So we've got, that's where we give the quest in. We've got 2 quests in Clonica. Let's go take a look at those. Okay, first we got this weird lady hanging off on this fence here thing. Wow. I hope she's not a witch. All right, she just wants me to talk to somebody. Where is that somebody? Looks like they are around here somewhere. Okay, just this guy right here. Right, so he's tired of being an NPC in a game. How funny is that? Good humor, devs. And to prove that he is not happy, I have to hunt a deer and to give him a copper sickle. Okay, but let's take a look. There's another quest giver right out there somewhere. So I'm going to try and go see who that is. There we go. Quest giver, Rise Guard. So we've got this guy here, 66. He doesn't know what's going on, doesn't know the name of the travel. I lost track of everything. Supplies are running low. And he wants to know what to do. Now, I can either bring him some food, or I can tell him you can find shelter in my village. Why not bring him in? Oh, no, he doesn't want to come. All right, fine. Right. He didn't like my attitude, so now I have to talk to this lady. Right. Turns out their boyfriend got involved with these bandits, and I've got to find them. And it looks like it could be in any one of these 3 places. But ultimately, I'm going to head back home because it looks like I need to prepare myself to get into some battles. And we're back. And to get ourselves ready for all of our adventures, I wanted to start with getting some food. And while I was making some porridge, what was it that I was making? Potage. I noticed that if we come into other and we go down to meat and gravy, because we have onions, we can actually make a whole bunch, but we need plates. So let's go make ourselves some wooden plates. That is done over at the wood shop. Okay, I struggle to find my wood shop, but I found it. Silly me. So if we come over here, go to workbench, we go to wicker and wooden, and we can see wooden plates. 1 log gives us 5. So let's unlock that bad boy. Boom. And let's craft more. I think I'll do about 20 plates, so use 4 logs. Boom. We've got those plates. Now, if we take a look at the 2 different types of food, they both give 40. So there's not a whole lot of difference. This one gives 40 plus 2 temperature effects, and it lasts for 210. Sells for 26. This one sells for 23. It gives 40. It gives 210 plus 1 temperature tolerance. Those are all cool. Let's buy that scheme. That's expensive, 150. Boom. And let's craft. I mean, I don't know how many we can craft. We can craft 20. Let's do it. Boom. 20 meat with gravy. We'll put those away. We will take the roasted meat with us on the road. There we go. You go with meat and gravy. Look at that. Now our food production, I mean, we have a ridiculous amount of food and water. We're doing well. Okay. Next, what do we want to do? We've got this one here, which we need to hunt a deer. That's not a problem. And create a copper sickle. Let's go get a copper sickle done. That's done right here. Anvil, tools, copper sickle. Do it. All right, that's one copper sickle. And that is enough of that. So we need to go hunt the deer and then wait for the next day. We can do that. In order to do that, I've got to get my stuff, which is in my other house, which is not a problem. Next, let's take a look. We've got Don't Panic, which is getting the 30 roach. They're working on that. We've got to go put these objects in a place that is a very dangerous place, and we've got to find these thugs. So, in my inventory, I have the following. I have a cudgel, and I have a wooden crossbow. Found the wooden crossbow, and I found the cudgel. Fantastic. So I didn't need to make it, but we need to make things for the crossbow. And that is done. Is it over here under weapons, under wooden weapons? So we've got the wooden crossbow. We could make this one, wooden bolts. We just need some sticks, and it'll create 10. So it's a 1-to-1. So if I go out and hunt, pick up sticks. That's a good game. Pick up some sticks, make these. We got a ridiculous amount of feathers. Then I'll make some bolts. So let me get on that. There we go. I've got 40 sticks. So go to weapons, wooden weapons. Let's buy that for 50. Let's craft more. We'll do all the way there. That'll give us 40 of these bolts. And boom, we've got 40 bolts. So if I take this guy in number 1 and I took the bolts and I double click them, they go into that slot. We are now ready to shoot things, which is cool. And in number 2, what I want to do is take the cudgel, put it there. I'm going to take everything else out. And what I also want is a shield, because I'm just very bad at all this stuff. And shields, we can make weapons, wooden weapons. Right there, we can make a shield. We need 1 linen thread. Let's unlock that maybe for 50, and let's go get 1 linen thread. I'll show you what it takes to make linen thread. You come over here in the spinning wheel and linen thread. You just literally use some flax stalk, 5 of them, and it makes it. Boom. And there you go. That's all done. Let's go back over to our place right here. Craft, weapons, wooden weapons, and let's now make ourselves a wooden round shield. And boom. And what can we do with it? We can put it in, and it goes there. Okay, so to use a shield, it's quite simple. You hit F key, right? No, of course you do. Hold down that F key, and guess what? Now we have a shield, so we can block. Boom. And we can hit stuff. Boom. And we can block. So blocking is my right mouse button. And if I left mouse button while holding that down, I actually whack people with the shield. And as you can see, it uses my stamina. And if I just hold left click on with the normal button, it does the cudgel and it will hit stuff. Pretty cool. Okay. I think we are just about ready. Oh, you know what? We're not ready. There's a few things we can do. Let's put that away. We need to get some armor, I think. Now, there's 2 types of armor we could go for. Over here, if we look, we could see armor sets. There is bronze armor set, and we can do all that. It will give us 1% piercing, 3% piercing, 1% piercing, 2%, and 1%. So it's okay against piercing, but slashing and bludgeoning, it doesn't do anything but piercing. It does piercing and slashing. But there are some more leather. There's some leather armor set. Speaking is a problem today. So if we come over here, take a look at the tailoring table, we can go into padded armor. Now there is thin, thick, and excellent. Tell you what we'll do is I'm going to try and just get particular pieces here. I'm going to buy this one. Boom. And I'm going to craft one. And I'm going to try the pants as well, because that's 12 slashing and piercing, 8 and 2 slashing and piercing. And maybe we'll do the helmet if we can afford it. So let's buy this one. And we can afford it, so let's do it. Let's buy this scheme and get ourselves some bronze armor. Boom. Okay, let's try this baby on. Let's go over to clothes. Let's go. Let's put on the bronze helmet. Wow, look at us. Bronze leg wear. And the bronze armor. Boom. Wow, we look cool. Let's go into third. Oh, wow. Look at us. We are ready to do some damage. Let's, oh, that's cool. And there. And boom. We are ready to rock and roll. All right, there we are. What have I done? I've grabbed my potion of instant healing. I found that in some houses, and version 1 and version 2. I've emptied everything out of my bags except for what I need. Now let's take a look at a map. And if we go here to animals, we'll look for deer. And I'm sure there's some deer nearby us. There's moose right there. There's some deer there. Let's go there. Okay, I see a deer in the distance there. Let's prep ourselves. We are ready. Let's go quietly. Let's ready our aim. And let's shoot. Oh, no, I did get him. Look at that. See, there's 2 bolts in him. Wow. Okay, good. Now, I don't have a knife. All right, we're back. It looks like I just read it wrong. You have to do one or the other. I already have a copper sickle, so it ticks that off. We just need to wait for the next day. Don't panic. Speaking of don't panic, now we need to get... No, we can't do that one. That one is already in place. Now, if we take a look, the end is nigh and Thug Life. Those are the 2 we have. Thug Life. Where is Thug Life? Thug Life is over there. The end is nigh. Whoops, is... Oh, there. Let's try Thug Life first, because we're closer. And see what we gotta do. We gotta find his bandit band. Okay, I think I found the camp. See the 3 circles? I'm at that one, and that looks like it. Let's ready ourselves and see how many of these guys we can take out, because I'm going to assume that's what we gotta do. All right, we got 2 down, and this one guy is running away. He's a big marauder. Where is he? I see him. There he is. See if I can... Yes! Okay. Now, let me pause and take a bit of a breath and collect everything from the bodies. I don't know if that's everybody, but we'll find out. Oh, wow. Look at everything I've got here. Good food. Oh, elite bracers. Wow. And an elite mace. Wow. Let's take that. You know what? I'm going to try equipping the mace right away. That looks great. So we can put that in our space. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Boom. Let's have a look. Nice. Now, there should be one more body somewhere. Okay. Looks like it's this guy. Right. Good. We'll take that. Looks like we got some wooden... Take our wooden bolts back. Okay, let's go see if that's it. Let's ready ourselves and head in there. See if there's anybody else that wants a piece of me. There he is. I see somebody. Oh, run. Oh, man, he got a good shot of me. Let me see if I can hide. Yes, that works. And boom. Did I clear it? It looks like I cleared it. Wow. Okay, cool. Whoa. All right, got a nice longbow. Let's see what he has on him. He's got some stone arrows, copper axe. Good. We'll take all that, and then let's see what's in the camp. Oh, wow. Look at this place. It's pretty cool. Is there anything in the chest? Oh, a cage key. Oh, I'll take the cage key. Let's see. Is there anything in the cage? Oh, there's some guy in the cage. Hey, buddy. Right. He says, get the key. Well, I already got the key. That's not a very grateful thing. All right, you're out, buddy. There you go. Well, he wanted to stay here and find another bandit until I told him that his girlfriend actually sent me to save him. So he's like, oh, okay. Now I have to follow him. I can't believe this is going to end well. All right, looks like we're nearly there. Is this his lady friend? Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Now we just need to listen to the conversation. All right, well, two of them went back and forth arguing, but I think they've sorted their differences out. Now I need to talk to this old man who barely wanted to talk to me last time. All right, well, we've got 300. We got one pair of thick gloves, and I think we got 500 coins as well. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, we can also wear these elite bracers. I forgot about that, so we can put those on. Fantastic. Look at that. So now we know our slashing damage is resistance is 32%, our piercing is 13, and our bludgeoning is 5%. All right. So we have a couple left. We've got to do this one and this one, but it is late. If we look at the map, it is 8 o'clock at night. I'm not wandering any place nasty. I'm going to run back and do some farming things, and then we can run over to here and do that last quest. And the other one where we had to wait a day will happen anyway. And if you notice, our dynasty reputation is up to 1,470, which is brilliant. All right, here we are back in Clonica, and there is the guy we need to go talk to because we waited the day. So let's have a chat with this guy. All right, well, he doesn't remember calling himself wanting to be, wanting to be an NPC or thinking he's an NPC. But we've earned some reputation points. Look at that, 770. That's fantastic. Ooh, wow. Look at all that happiness level. Now, the reason why that looks like that is because over one of the seasons, there was this choice that I made, and it raised everybody's happiness level up, which is cool. And now that that is gone, it's all going back down. But hey ho, that's all right. It's not a big deal. Nothing to be too concerned over. Okay. Right. What do we have? We have Don't Panic, which we don't have the stuff for. The end is nigh. That's the one we should look at. All right. Here we are. We are right there on the map. We've got to reach there. There's going to be some wolves and stuff. I'm going to try to just ramble my way through. If I get caught too much, I will stop and try to persuade them to die. How's that? All right, here we are. I managed to get past them. Let me get myself readied just in case somebody decides they want to come after me. Didn't I still have my shield? Oh, I do have my wooden shield. Well, why isn't it equipment? There it is. Okay. We are ready. Let's take a look in here. See if there's anything good. And we're back. And this has got to be the tree. Now, if we look at our journal, the end is nigh. It says put these objects. But I don't have those objects. If you go to your inventory, you can see you don't have them. But here, mysterious note number 1 says bring this. 3 equals 5. Don't know what that means. But let's see, what can we do? Well, this tree is there, but there's like this clearing here. So I don't know if this clearing means... Oh, there it is. See it? Not that. Ritual site. Check. Boom. Okay. The tree is looming over the swamp. Fortunately, no dark forces guarding. Yeah, okay, great. First the stone. It's an easy step. What's next? Does 3 equal 5 have anything to do with it? I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with the one on the top and see what happens. Oh, okay. That sounds okay. 2 bundles on the left, 1 on the right. 2 bundles on the right, 1 on the left. I went with the top one before. Let's go with the bottom one, see what happens. Oh, looks like I did it. Is that it? Is that it? Let's have a look. Yep, looks like we gotta go back and talk to the guy. All right, that sounds pretty cool. Okay, we're back, and I think, where is he? Where is he? Over here. This is the guy. Thought the world was gonna end. We had to go do all his stuff for him. All right, well, there you go. So he gave me a warm hat. Interesting. And money. Warm hat. 4 of them, which is good. Supposed to ward off all sorts of evil spirits and stuff, but I'm doubting that. I'll tell you what, guys, that's going to be it for today. We've done a lot of questing. And if you look at our dynasty reputation, we're doing amazing. We are now 2070. So when we want to bring in more, we should be able to easily bring in, I don't know, 9, or 6, 7, 8, 9. We should be able to get up there, which is what we need to do. And that's pretty cool. We also got some money along the way, right? Inventory, look at that. We're up to about 6,000 nearly on coin, and that's even before selling all that stuff that she's picking up off the ground. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time as always. If you did enjoy the video, do let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment, and as always, feel free to subscribe. And until the next one,
Goodbye.
I'll see ya.